Online sales are pretty crazy right now, and online arbitrage is a great way to take advantage of it. I wanted to do some math and figure out the investment required to make online arbitrage a full-time job within 1 year, and the answer might surprise you. What's going on, everyone? My name is Matthew Osborn, and on this channel we talk about all things selling on Amazon. Today I wanted to explore what investment it would take to be able to quit your job and then do online arbitrage full-time within 1 year. So let's get into it. So online arbitrage is simply the act of buying a product online and then reselling that same product online. Since so many things are sold online, there's different prices across the internet. So you can find a low price and then resell it in a marketplace where it's selling higher. Or like I like to do, I like to buy merchant fulfilled on Amazon and then send it back into Amazon's warehouses and sell it for a higher price on Amazon Prime. Now, online arbitrage is tricky to get started with because if you don't have a fair amount of money to invest right away, you're going to be a lot slower in your turnaround times between making purchases, making the results come that much slower. So what I really want to know is what investment it would take to get to that goal within a year, and the figures I'm going to lay out are based on a target goal of $60,000 a year. That's near the median household income and is normally the number most people need to hit to replace a day job or feel comfortable replacing it. That comes out to about $5,000 a month. I personally use online arbitrage to sell used books, like I said, buying merchant filled and selling on Amazon Prime because there's a nice Prime bump there, and it's really easy to use one marketplace and not go back and forth between eBay and Amazon, for instance. I use a tool like eFlip that allows you to search all the books on Amazon and then quickly find those books where there's a large discrepancy in prices between merchant fulfilled and Prime prices. There are a few assumptions I'm making when I calculate these figures. The main assumption is that you'll need to get an average ROI of 50% on each item you purchase. Using a tool like eFlip, I always shoot for 100% or greater ROI, and I oftentimes hit that. But for this example, I wanted to set a lower goal, 50% ROI, to account for mistakes, price dropping, and other factors that might affect your overall return. In real life, I think you do a lot better than 50% ROI on average, but to play it safe, that's the number we're going to be using for this. I'm also assuming it takes an average of 4 months to sell products you send in. All right, so now on to the numbers. The first number is simple, and that's the amount of money you need to spend in acquiring inventory each month. That number for this year stays consistent at $10,000 a month. Broken down, that's about $333, not $3,000, $333 a day. So total cost is $120,000 in the first year in inventory expenses, but don't freak out because you don't actually need that much money to get there. As you begin sending in items, they begin selling and start generating cash flow. You can use that cash flow to then reinvest back into the business and buy more inventory so it's not all coming out of your own pockets for an entire year. So looking at the chart I have up right here, you can see month 1 you have no profit, but you'll spend $10,000, okay? Month 2 you still have no profit, but you'll spend only $6,250 because you have some cash flow coming in from the product selling from month 1. Month 3, there's still no profit for you yet because everything's being reinvested, but only $2,500 needs to be invested in month 3 because the inventory or the cash flow keeps coming in. Okay, so finally though, in month 4, we're going to start investing enough to cover the cost of expenses and have profit left over. That profit will be $1,250. Each subsequent month goes up and the expense out of pocket is 0 because you're investing everything back into the business. Your profit monthly by month 5 or 6, up here the chart, will be about $5,000. And then of course months 10, 11, and 12 will keep selling past that time frame. Finally, in month 4, we're starting to earn enough each month to cover all of the $10,000 expenses and then still have $1,250 in profit left over. Each subsequent month is $0 out of pocket since cash flow is covering it, and your monthly profit is $5,000 a month consistently by just month 4, okay? So the products you purchase on this chart over here in months 10, 11, and 12 will continue to sell and generate revenue past the 12 months. They'll continue to generate all the way till month 15, even if you stop selling anything on month 12 or stop listing anything in month 12. So you'll hit that $60,000 in actual profit mark by month 15. But you can start covering your expenses if your expenses are $5,000 a month by roughly month 4 or 5, as you can see in the chart right here. So $18,750 is what you need to spend out of pocket in order to get to this goal this quickly. It might seem like a ton of money because it is a lot of money, but if you think of it as the goal of hitting $60,000 profit per year within a year, investing $18,000 to do that doesn't seem as big. I'm not saying everyone should do this. I was just curious what the numbers would look like If someone wanted to get to this goal within a year, how much investment would that actually take? If you want to learn how to do flips like this on using eFlip, I've got a playlist linked to below where you can follow me for 14 days as I buy things and sell them on eFlip and explain how to use the software and the kind of things I look for when doing these online arbitrage flips. So check out that playlist below. 14 days I go through and explain everything. Let me know what questions you guys have down in the comments and I'll answer those in the next video. I'll see you guys next time.